What is going on, guys and girls? It is Ghost Robo, and we are here with some Black Ops 2 Revolution DLC gameplay on the map Grind. I actually think this DLC is super sweet. I've enjoyed all the maps so far. I think the zombie map is really fun and totally worth your time and wow. But what I want to focus on in this video is the worst dreams ever. The reason I'm bringing this up now is because I pretty much had one of my worst dreams ever just a little bit ago before I woke up. I was driving home with my two younger brothers, and we saw a black pickup truck in my driveway. I was like, that's very strange, but sometimes my grandpa comes over and does weird things, like he likes to do all these like weird little projects around the house and fix things up, and he'll just walk in unannounced or walk in with any, without any warning, without any phone calls, without knocking on the door, just walk in. So in my dream I was like, oh, it must be Grandpa, and as soon as I opened my garage door I was like, there's someone in the house that is not my grandpa, and I saw this like form move down the hall, and I was like, oh crap. So I yelled to Jake and Noah, like, run, 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 go get in the car, go get in the car. We were running to get in my car, and I had Noah in front of me and Jake behind, and I pushed Noah in the car, and then I went and got in the car myself, and Jake was opening the passenger side door and got shot and just screamed and fell, and I freaked the heck out because I was like in this huge conundrum of, oh my god, I have my younger brother in the car with me and I could zoom away and save us, or I could get out of the car and try to help my other brother, but he's dying and the dude with the gun is right there, and like, what do I do? And I was like, literally woke up just shaking and breathing so hard. It was so freaking stupid intense, and just like, what made me think, like, what would I do in that situation? I asked Jake after I woke up, I'm like, here's my dream, like, what would you have done? He's like, I would understand if you left me and saved Noah. I was like, yeah, right, God. Like the worst predicament ever. But it calls me back to this recurring dream I had over and over again when I was younger, and it plagued my nights, and to the point where when I was, in elementary school, I would be afraid to go to sleep some nights because this dream was so real and so repetitive in my sleep patterns. And the dream went like this. I would fall asleep and things would be very nice. I would be in this garden slash flower slash fun happy field. Picture like a magical Disney World garden party. Everything was happy, not people like gardening, but just kids running and playing in this field, and it was great, and there was like really calm, like lovely music playing, and everything seemed perfect, and all of a sudden this dude walked on top of this giant rock, and I can just remember his form standing on this rock, and I had no idea who he was, still don't to this day, but it was this dude standing on this giant rock, and then all of a sudden this horrible train would come, and the train was the thing that scared me so much, and I'm not afraid of trains, never had any like bad incidents with automobiles or trains or planes or anything, but this train just seemed so freaking menacing, and it would come through this grassy, like perfectly, this paradise oasis, and all of a sudden there would be all these like bone grinders and these huge spinning blades and just killing all the kids and chopping everything to bits, and people were screaming and yelling. It was complete chaos, and just, oh my god, the most terrifying thing that ever freaking happened. And I never died in the dream, I never personally got hurt, but it was just that feeling and that knowing of like, there is serious madness, chaos going on around me, and I have no idea what to do, no idea why it started, no idea how to stop it. But it was like the only dream I've ever had in my life that was a very recurring dream in the exact same fashion. Like, I've had thematically similar dreams, I've had dreams with similar people or similar situations, but this one was one where I just lived it over and over, like dozens of times throughout probably my, I'd say like cognitive, like 10 to 13, maybe like 8 to 13-year-old range, and I still vividly remember it to this day. I haven't had that dream in years, thank goodness. I think it would still terrify me to this day. More common than not, the worst dreams that I have now involve me playing basketball and like not being able to use my arms or legs properly. I'm sure that this equates to some like goofy dream theory, dream explanation thing, but like where I'll like be playing basketball, everything's going fine, then I'll fall over and I like can't get up, not because I got hurt, not because something is weird, but just my legs won't work right, my arms won't work right. One of the funniest dreams that I've had recently is I was in this like blockbuster Hollywood video type store, and I was renting these games, and they overcharged me, so I went back and was like, I want my money back, give me my money back. And they were like, no, this is just what we do, we charge $2 extra for games. I was like, that's such crap, what are you talking about? And I'm like, I want the manager's name, give me the manager's name. And so I like took out a piece of paper and a pen, and standing there at the counter, and the guy's like, okay, his name is Brian, and started giving me his phone number, and my hand was so like wiggly and goofy and goopy, and I couldn't use it. I wrote Brian, BWYAN, and just like, I had no control over my fingers, no control. I'm sure, like, it definitely was. I woke up laughing. It was way funnier in I'm probably making it sound way worse than it was, but I promise you it was funny. Anyways, the point of this is that those dreams were like, you cannot control your body or whatever, like, drive me insane, and I hate them, and unluckily I've kind of pushed them aside this past year, so I'm hoping that they go away for good. And God, I do not want any more dreams with my brother getting shot in my driveway. Rule number 1, moral of the story, watch out for creepy black pickup trucks in your driveway. Make sure you always check your doors before entering. And yeah, that's about going to do it for this video. Let me know in the comments below some of your worst dreams, or your least favorite dream, or your best dream, or just some dream that stands out to you for some reason or the other. I'd love to read those. Till next time, guys and girls, have a fantastic day. Hit that like button, add your favorites if you enjoyed this video and want to see more Black Ops 2 Revolution gameplay or more crazy stories from my life. Either way, though, have a fantastic day. Drink some hot chocolate. Until next time, guys and girls, we'll see you all later.